Vanessa, first win of the season. Just how did it feel to get that back?
Yeah, it's great. It was a great team performance. We hit a lot of great shots early. It was a great entertaining game. I'm also really excited for our first broadcast across the whole state to have such a great game. I think hopefully the fans got a great show tonight.
Diana, 23 points, led the team in minutes, or second team in minutes. 10 assists. How do you keep doing this?
I mean, there's no special secret formula. You just got to show up every day and work, even the days that you don't want to show up. And, coach has seen me the last 2 days or last 2 years where, it's not always easy, but, you just stick with it, right? You keep coming back, and our whole focus this year is how do we make this team better? And after the first 2 losses, I feel like I wasn't making the team better in a lot of ways. So I just made a concerted effort tonight on making sure that, number one is we all have to be able to play, right? I think that's when basketball's at its core, the most fun, and when you can have the most success. So, it was nice, like Coach said, to get our first win.
Steve, just picking back off of Jesse's question, 10 free throw attempts. I know you talked very openly this past off season about your physical well-being. Just how much of a role has getting back into what you would call good physical shape?
Right.
How is that? How's that been?
Yeah, it's huge. When you can get to the paint, I think it just makes the game a little bit easier for yourself and your team. I think those last 2 plays where, one was on a post up, one was on a drive, and we just got 2 shots. And, physically, this league's tough. You have some of the best athletes in the world, and you have to be mentally and physically prepared to do it every single night. And, I dedicated myself every off season where I don't see my friends and family because I'm always in the gym. So it's nice when it pays off. And, it's a slow grind.
Coach, in the first couple of games, it was kind of 2 players scoring double figures tonight. It's a real spread out effort. Was that something that you guys emphasized in practice, or is that kind of an idea coming into the game?
No, I think that's the goal of a team, right? Team basketball, we're balanced in scoring. It's about everybody contributing, having 5 players in double figures tonight, and just a lot of contributions from a lot of different people makes us much more difficult to guard. It's not just one player on a team, but we have a lot of great weapons. So when we play like this and we share the ball like this, we're a pretty tough team.
We have 11 they made some adjustments and they made it a little bit more difficult or covering 3.5. But what does that do to just kind of open things up without sort of a barrage of 3 points?
Yeah, I thought the movement of our ball, the ball movement all across the court really got those open looks for us. And we pushed the ball in transition, got those open looks. It opened up driving lanes. It opened up space for BG, surrounding her with more shooters. We had 11 threes in the first half, but we could have had a lot more in the second there. That's the kind of space that we've been planning to create. And we hit those shots today, and that really helped.
Yeah, a little bit. I think everyone is really, I always say this, you have to play with a different cadence when you play with BG on a lot of things. She's just so unique physically that it's a different cadence, it's a different rhythm. And I think, the more we play on the court together, I think I kind of know her a little bit more. We've been playing together for 10 years. I think more for the new players, just getting used to like where she wants the ball, how she wants it. So, it's a work in progress. And I think today we took a step in the right direction where we're all feeling a little bit more comfortable with each other. And, like anything with new teams, you have to find your competitive spirit as a group. And it doesn't happen overnight. And sometimes it happens through losses, which suck. And, tonight it happened through a win, but we're finding our little competitive spirit as a group. And it felt good tonight.
Coach has been around the league, player and coach. It's become a 3-point game. Would you say that is a part of fundamentals now, or would you just say that's kind of that extra layer of skill?
Yeah, you got to shoot now. If you can shoot, I tell my own kids, if you can shoot, the coach has to play you, right? Like they have to put you on the court, and 3 points is more than 2. So we want to amplify that, space the court, not only those, when you have shooters that space the court, it creates driving lanes and opportunities inside too, because there are people that can't be left open. So yeah, I think being a 3-point shooter is a foundational basketball skill now.
Coach, there was a lot of, from what I saw, almost like 3 yards look with D, Mo, and Shug all out on the floor at the same time. I mean, it was pretty successful from what I saw. Is that something we should get used to seeing?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're all just basketball players. It's not like about a number or role of position. The best basketball players are going to be out there and making plays. And when they learn to play well together and are balanced, and, you know, people who've played a lot of point guard have a different feel for the game that can really be instrumental in spacing and sharing the ball. So yeah, I mean, we like to try different things.
Fanny, you banged your knee there towards the end.
Yeah.
What's that?
Terrible. I'll probably be out for a couple weeks. No, I'm fine.
Was it a foul? Was it a
It's fine.
flagrant? I asked. They
No,
said
they-
no.
I have knee pads now. I'm good to go.
Diana, you said it's no secret what you're doing, but you hit your 1300th career
Hmm.
winner. You could have, I don't want to say, but the oldest person in NBA sitting out a 20-point game. We're in awe of it. Do you ever just step back and just soak it in, or is this just kind of in your DNA or norm?
I missed a free throw and 2 open looks. So I'm thinking about those tonight. I just love to play. I love to compete. I love doing it with other people. You know, it's just anytime I think about not playing, I get really sad. So I'm going to keep playing, and I'm going to keep doing it the way I've been doing it. And that's putting the work in. You know, I talked to coach and I'm like, the day I don't have, you know, the energy to do the off season, then I'm definitely not going to do the real season, because that's where you win it.
Coach, are you ever surprised? Or that's what you expect?
No, I mean, I came to Phoenix to coach Diana Taurasi and to help her to have a great season and to keep pushing her and keep pushing our team. And she worked so hard in the off season. Why wouldn't she be ready?
Guys, how would you describe the identity of this team?
I think it's evolving.
Yeah.
It's evolving. I think every day we're getting a little bit more comfortable knowing what we're good at, knowing what we have to hide. And the only way to do it is to play games. You could rep it as much as you want in practice, but you know, the season is really where you learn what kind of team you have. And you know, after our first 2 tough losses, I think the way we bounced back tonight says a lot about our team and going forward, what kind of character it has.
Diana, I did want to ask, what happened with the jersey at the beginning of the game?
It's the first time I've not had a jersey for a game, and it's funny because I have a good friend who usually leaves a jersey in the locker room, and today was me. I thought I had it on. I don't know, but thanks to Kira
sprinted.
got on her horse and got it in time.
I think we're kind of meeting BG where she's at. And it's going to be, you know, she played 2 really physical games in that first 2 games, and just recovery from that and getting her back up to speed. Like, the expectation is whatever she can give us in those moments, and we're going to try to ride her, and we're going to try to get what we can out of her. But I don't think there's like benchmarks right now, because this is like a very unusual situation for somebody coming back.
One more.
Mhm.
So we got out there without any restriction. Played the game, you got the ball in the basket, fired it out there, she was a 3-point. But what does she add? Just, you know,
Yeah.
right out there.
You know, every team has an X factor. WNBA, NBA, Premier. There's always that player that just changes the dynamic of your team. And
Yeah.
for us, that's Sophie. One, the way she shoots the ball, the way she competes, her energy out there. You just feel like the game changes when she's in the game. So to have her back just changes everything. Another shooter, another playmaker, another fouler.
Yep.
But she just changes everything for us. I mean, Sophie's really turned herself into a player that changes the way the game goes for us. And, you know, she's so valuable for us on the court.
Guys?
Thank you guys.
Thank y'all.